What's up, guys? Matt Ogus, legendsofesthetics.com, checking in. And before I get into this video about my full week of lifting, man, I've had a really busy last 2 weeks, guys. It's been pretty crazy, lots of fun. Leading up to the San Jose Fit Expo, which was a huge success. There was tons of work involved, tons of fun. Had my boy Ade from the UK come down. I have plenty of vlogs with him that I'm gonna be releasing, so that'll be awesome too. And before I get into this video of the full week of lifting, one quick announcement. The Blue Balls Aesthetic Tank Top of the Gods is now up on the LOA store. It's purchasable right now. It's still in its pre-order phase. I think tomorrow we send in the actual order, but it will most likely be held in inventory at all times, even after this pre-order. So go ahead and get yourself one if you like it. White lining, just like this. I'm wearing a large right here. It's really chill. It's like a loose tank top, so it's comfortable. It's not totally up against your body. A little bit loose, just, you know, let it hang out and chill, relax, go to the beach. Yeah, it's chill. Blue balls is a serious epidemic. It occurs to both men and women. We do realize that, and it sucks. Recognize it. Blue Balls Aesthetic Tank of the Gods, LOA store. Now, here's the video, guys. Hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave it in the comments below. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, guys, so today's workout was sumo deadlifts, going for a heavy 3 or heavy triples of 520. Turned out to be 522.8 plus clamps, whatever that comes out to. That was my last warm-up set of 465, and here I'm going for the 522.8. See how this goes. And to be honest, none of the workouts this week felt all too great. I think what happened was we had the San Jose Fit Expo, which was a lot of work to set up, a lot of work to break down, and you know, 2 days of standing on my feet for 8 to 10 hours, and having a blast, but definitely, you know, spending a lot of energy meeting and talking to people. And I think it took a toll on my CNS and made this kind of difficult. And what happened was I actually had to skip a few workouts from the weekend, so I didn't work out Friday, Saturday, Sunday when I normally do, and I normally squat on my Tuesdays, so that's why I deadlifted on this day, just because I hadn't deadlifted. I wouldn't have deadlifted in a long while, so I made sure to hit some deadlifts on this day, just because when I don't deadlift in a long time, my deadlift form just feels like so foreign to me. So I made sure to deadlift this time. So I did, I think, 2 back off sets, and this is the first back off set of 465 for just 3. After these back off sets, I did glute ham raises with a resistance band for sets of 8. I did lunges, which I'm bringing back into my program, since in the past lunges were they caused an issue with my knees, which I also had an issue with front squats, and I'm bringing both of these things back into my training. After lunges, did standing calf raises, and then hoist machine leg curls. And I didn't get the rest of the workout on film, just these deadlifts. So, yep, always film my deadlifts. Main purpose is just for my own coaching. The next day was a bench press day, and I'm including all of my work up sets and everything. I start every bench day with my typical warm-ups and everything, my wall slides, my band drill, and all of that you could find in my shoulder mobility video. Just Googling shoulder mobility Matt Ogus, you'll find it. Or shoulder mobility flex roll, you'll find it. So I do 1 or 2 sets of 10 reps with just the bar. Then I bring out the 45 per side for 5 to 8 reps. Then I do 185. I think I do 3 reps, 225 for 2 reps, 275 for 1 rep, and then boom, working weight. And you guys, just from that progression scheme, you can see how as I increase weight, I actually, you know, decrease the reps up towards my working sets. That way I'm not spending tons of energy on warming up, and I have more energy to hit my actual important sets, the sets that really matter to me, the sets that go into my logbook. I'm not recording my workup sets in my logbook, so I'm not spending tons of energy on them. I get the rep and the warm-up work in with little to no weight. So here I am at my working weight of 325. I've completed 315 for 5. I've completed 320 for 5. So my next goal is 325 for 5. But first, I have to get 3 in the book. And I'm not sure if I've even done 320 for 3. I might have. But the goal was 3 to 5 reps of this, and still my nervous system was still pretty shook from the day before as well as the weekend. So 3 was in the books, and that was above an RPE 9, which means I most likely would not have been able to hit one more rep of that. So I dropped the weight back down to I think 300 flat here, and I did 3 back off sets of 3 reps. The first 2 look pretty easy. The last one, you can tell that the last rep was probably where I should have stopped, and I did so. So for the rest of this workout, I did weighted pull-ups with 55 pounds attached for like 2 sets of 8 and then a set of 7. I overhead pressed this workout with 185 for 3 sets of 5. Then I did push downs, then I did dumbbell curls, then I did face pulls, and that was my entire upper workout for the day. And you can go back through the footage of my bench press to actually kind of see the way I bench press, and I've mentioned it many times before how my bench press form has changed over time. And you might even notice less of an arch. I know I have gotten stronger, but I've also, I don't know, my form has just been changing over time. So next workout. So my next workout is Thursday, and generally I take these days off. I take Thursdays off, right? But I decided to go in and do some front squats and hip thrusts, and I'm not really sure if I'll continue doing that in the future. Front squats are something that I want to do more of in the future, but I'm not too sure if I will make my Thursdays an actual another leg day for 3 leg days a week. I might, maybe not. But if I do have that as a leg day, that means I'm doing 6 days on, 6 days on, 1 day off. And with the weight, the loads I'm working with currently, the amount of volume I'm doing, that may be too much, and that may not give me enough recovery. But I'll see. If I do have this optional leg day as a leg day, then I might need to somewhere along the line put in more another rest day somewhere, maybe 2 rest days off consecutively. All I know is that when it comes to your programming, there's always gives and takes, and you have to look at what your goals are. How is what you're doing affecting your recovery in terms of volume, in terms of load, and you just judge for yourself. And over time, you'd be surprised of how much information you can gather upon yourself and learn about yourself, how your body performs and reacts to the workouts, to the volumes, to the loads that you subject to it. So we'll see if I actually continue doing this. But I have a good feeling that if I have Thursdays, which are normally off days, if I have that as just a front squat and hip thrust day, even if they're light, even if I'm just doing sets of 10, I don't know. I am not too sure. Unless my sleep is perfect, I'm not too sure I'll be able to continue to do that for too long. Alrighty, fam. So here's my Friday workout. Tuesday's my lower body, Wednesday's my upper body, Thursday's normally off. This week I did the front squats and hip thrusts. Friday is it was originally my triceps and back main focus day. It still pretty much is. It's just mostly triceps and back, but I also throw in 1 bicep exercise. So you can call it an upper day. And if you do that, honestly, you could look at my whole 6-day program as basically like a lower, upper, lower, upper, lower, upper, off kind of split. Some observations just looking at my own bench press here is, I'm right. I have been using, my back is a lot less arched, which can mean, 2 different things. Like I'm stronger overall because it's just tougher. When you make the leverages tougher and you happen to be, lifting heavier weights, it just tells you that you're a little bit stronger. And that, of course, you could lift more weights if you change the form and the technique and the leverages. But yeah, I'm kind of happy that I'm able to do this sort of weight without limiting my range of motion to like 0. So it's good. It's good for me. My bench form used to be all kinds of like camelback and like very small range of motion, and my arms are short as is. But of course, my main focus as well, aside from just getting a good tricep work here, is that my shoulders are safe and healthy and far back and retracted, And you know, that's the main important thing that people forget about when it comes to bench pressing. And it's simple. You could really prolong your lifting career, your shoulder health, just by doing these simple things. You know, keeping those shoulders back, arching that upper back, keeping them down, tight, packed, and safe. So next thing on the list of today was chest supported rows. And let me think, did I film everything? There's a few things I didn't film at the end of the workout, but yep, did these chest supported rows. I was pretty happy because I normally go down in weight after I do a top set of these, but I actually managed 3 sets of 8 with 2 plates and a 35. So yeah, 2 plates and a 35 for 3 sets of 8 right there. And I am sporting the Blue Balls Aesthetic Tank of the Gods, which is on the LOA store now, and you guys can purchase it anytime if you're interested. So push downs after that, and I'm constantly increasing my weight in terms of these push downs. Once I'm able to do a certain weight, and it's funny because I have different weight stacks at different gyms, so it really kind of mind fucks you. But at this gym, I think I'm doing 165 pounds here, and I've done sets of 15 for a few sessions now. So I'm going to go up in weight to 170 pounds and go back to sets of 10. For push downs, I usually like doing sets of 10, 12, 15, that sort of thing. Once I increase the weight, you know, I'll go down in the reps. I'll go up in the reps, increase the weight, go down in the reps, and so on. So curling in the squat rack right here, guys. My friend who I was training here with, she was using the squat rack to squat. And that's why it's not a big deal that I'm actually curling in the squat rack, because she was doing her rest set. So, that's actually a good idea. I've been one to always kind of look around in the gym and notice, you know, bad etiquette, good etiquette, and I'm someone who personally practices the greatest gym etiquette, in my own opinion. Like, I make sure that I'm extremely aware of what's going on around me throughout the gym, and I feel like that'd be a cool little video, or a cool series of videos to make. Because I'm sure as most of you guys are probably serious lifters, you guys have experienced so many different offenses to proper gym respect or gym etiquette. You know, like leaving dumbbells on the ground around you, or you know, using pieces of equipment that you don't necessarily have to, but that others want to. You know, for example, I've seen someone fucking deadlift in this squat rack, deadlift from the ground, not even using pins, deadlift from the fucking ground inside of the squat rack. And I asked him, I said, is there a reason you're deadlifting inside of the squat rack? Because when you do deadlift inside of the squat rack, no one can actually squat. And he was like, whoa. He was kind of mind blown. Post-workout meal, Graceland. Chicken, salsa, rice, lentils, green beans, mixed veggies. So far today I've had, this plus a Gatorade plus double scoop protein shake. Next up, I had a special delivery of Chipotle burrito, chips, salsa, guac. We're gonna watch some Comedy Central. Someone over here is eating cheese sticks, Voldemort, and chicken.
How many grams of fiber that is? 12.
Check that shit out, guys.
I figured it out right now.
Oh my gosh.
But
that's incredible.
mozzarella, what I was going to do with the rest of my
chicken,
life, I still thought it was important.
mild salsa,
That I go
12
to
grams of
college
fiber, 8
that
grams of
fall.
protein.
Wow.
No, I thought.
Okay, so in the past, I have been alternating my Tuesdays. One week is sumo deadlift, the next week is heavy squat. Kind of changing that now, making like Tuesday always squat, and I alternate heavy and light. And then Saturdays will always be deadlift. And I may alternate between heavy and light sumos, or I might just go sumo and then conventional the next week. So we'll see how that goes. And it just happened that I deadlifted twice this week, because early in the week I really wanted to get a deadlift session in. So yeah, tried the 530 again, because not too sure. I kind of just wanted to do, I thought I had time to do 530 for a couple sets of it at least, but turns out I actually had to go. There was a family event that I had to go to, so yeah. All I did this workout were sumo deadlifts and lunges with 30-pound dumbbells, light. Next workout, though. Okay, so these are some really, really thick dumbbells that I'm using here. Not necessarily in terms of the height, because they're 150s. Yeah, they're huge, but it's the handles that are the biggest issue for me. I have small hands. I'm just 5'6.5", maybe 5'7". My hands are not that big, and these grips are larger than the 10 to 95-pound dumbbells. So the 100s to 150s are huge gripped, or huge handles, hard for me to grab. And as long as you are aware of these things, then you aren't confused why your performance is different. For example, I know that at a different gym that I go to, I could press the 150, well actually 155s for probably 6 reps. With the amount of sleep I got and the way I felt going into this workout, I'd be able to press more. And some people might be mind fucked, like, what the fuck is wrong with my strength today? But as long as you're aware of the circumstances you're in, the equipment you're using, you have a good idea of why things are the way they are, and you just have you're more understanding of your performance and your strength and so on. So after that, 150s for a set of 4. I dropped it down to 120s. I did a set of 10 and then a set of 12. This workout is basically like in the past few months. This was mainly my chest and bicep workout. Chest, shoulder, bicep workout, but since arms are a huge goal of mine, I throw in one tricep exercise, and I'm like, well, fuck it, I can't neglect my back, so I even throw in a couple sets of body weight pull-ups. So essentially, it's like a full upper body day with an emphasis on my chest and my biceps. And this is my homie Marcus, who's just 17 years old. He's lived in my area. Always, hit me up on Instagram, leaving good comments, and posting up his pictures of his progress to show me how much he's come along. He's a competitor in physique competitions, and just a really cool kid. 17 years old, tons of just tons of gains to be made, and he's already at his age, ahead of the curve. So that's cool to see. Did these dumbbell curls afterwards. I'm on 50s right now. I've worked my way up to sets of 10. I was doing 50s for sets of 8. I did that for a few weeks. Did 50s for sets of 9 for a few weeks. Now I'm doing 50s for sets of 10 for a few weeks. And then, after maybe a week more of doing this, I'm going to upgrade to the 55s for sets of 8. There's so many different progression schemes out there. So many. But as long as you're adhering to something in terms of progression, that's what really matters. I actually got a workout in with my brother. He was there, so that was pretty cool. After the dumbbell curls, we did some incline barbell, and it's a really sharp angle. It's pretty high. I'm not used to pressing this high, so I was only able to do 225 for 2 sets of 10 and then a set of 8. Which is a little bit less than what I do normally, for example, at this other gym I go to. But hey, do with what you got. I'm making sure that I'm really arching my back so that it's not too high of an angle, since I'm really just focusing on chest here. I have side lateral raises later on in this workout, so that's what my shoulder exercise is. So yeah, I hit these incline barbell presses pretty cleanly. My buddy Marcus was trying out some muscle ups here, which you can do. I think he weighs around 135 pounds. He's about 5'6" or 5'7". He's about my height. Oh, by the way, guys, I actually might be 5'7". Believe it or not, I actually think I might be 5'7". And the reason is I met someone who's 5'8", and I'm comparing me versus her, and I'm exactly like an inch shorter than her, and she swears she's 5'8". And I'm pretty sure I might be 5'7", so it's pretty cool. Cause she went to the doctor, had it checked. They had her measured 5'8". Last time she went to the doctor. So push downs after this, and actually alongside these push downs, we did some pull-ups, body weight. I did 2 sets, just for a little bit more back work. After that, there's this cool hoist machine, chest fly, that it rocks with you, and a lot of machines are like this nowadays. And beforehand, I kind of laughed at them, but you got to try it, and then you could really make your decision. And I really like the way it feels. like the way it feels a lot. As long as like I'm not gonna be doing some sort of heavy bicep movement afterwards, because as you can see here, my bicep is like, you know, in a stretch position, and you can see that it's being used here. And as long as I'm not doing some crazy heavy bicep shit after this, I'm fine. I also think I didn't film my reverse curls with the easy bar that I also did, so I had those done. And after that, side lateral machine raises, and every gym has a different machine raise, side lateral, and you have to really change or mess with the settings to find something that feels good for you. But yeah, this right here, excellent shoulder. Like as you can see here, I'm trying to figure out how to best use this. Those delts look pretty good right there in my blue balls aesthetic tank of the gods. Strong. So, nearing the end of this workout, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. My rep range for this exercise is generally 10 to 15 reps. Usually for my assistance work, everything is generally 3 sets. Pretty much everything is usually around 3 sets for the most part. Unless it's like my main work and I want to do more than that. So we did some rear delts as well. Just 3 sets of like 10 to 15, somewhere in that rep range. And that was pretty much the workout. This kid's pretty lean and shredded right now. Props to Marcus. You can follow him on Instagram. His Instagram name is The Manlet.
I think it does make you hallucinate.
You're at lunch with fucking mystery girl.
Hey, were you guys just sitting on the bench over there? Did you lose some money?
Post-workout meal fuckers.
Post-workout meal of the gods, boy. Fucking triple, 2 things of fries, hella ketchup.
Hella gains. 4/5 Diet Coke, 1/5 lemonade.
Eat clean, train dirty. This message is brought to you by mymotherfuckingoatmeal.com. 22 billion combinations of oatmeal. This one is called Pop My Cherry in the Forest. Serious. That song you guys are looking for? Okay, guys. Special person made me some food, guys. But look, my portion, her portion. Look at mine and look at hers. It is literally at least 3 times the size of hers. On the camera, it doesn't look like, it only looks twice as big, but trust me, it's about 3 times the volume. I have 2 cans of tuna in here. She's got 1, plus string cheese. Fucking string cheese. Okay.
Or you can call it mozzarella. Either one.
Wow, strong. Put that over there. And yeah, basically, guys, you got lentils, rice, green beans, plus like a stir fry, 2 cans of tuna. It's awesome. All done, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so full. Strong. Alright guys, you made it to the end of the full day of lifting vlog. I love you guys. 20 plus minutes you've been here listening to me. Hopefully some of my commentary has helped you guys personally. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Much love. And as always, legendsofesthetics.myshopify.com is where you can get LOA gear, including the Blue Balls Aesthetic LOA tank top of the gods, along with all of our other gear. And last but not least, here's a quick announcement. This is something that I'll be making an official video announcement later on, and that's that we are now doing LOA online coaching. The link for coaching is in the description box if you're interested in learning more about that. All right, that's it, guys. I'm out. Peace, and thanks for watching. Late.
Hey, quit being a little bitch! Ogus cake!
Yeah, motherfucker!